Folks, we are back over here working on the old red Chevy. We got some lines in and some fittings in. It was a hassle getting them. He went and picked up a line. They sold him the wrong line. He went and ordered some fittings. Sold him the wrong fittings. So finally got some of the right stuff in here. All the new fuel line. Well, not all the new, but new fuel line from the tank to the pump. Sorry. New fuel line from the tank to the filter. And I think it's 3/8 hose that we went with, steel braided. And then it's going to have an adapter to go from 6AN female to 6AN female. It'll just be a union right there. And then I've got a 10AN to 6AN that we'll have to adapt. Should have just took all this stuff to like a speed shop or hydraulic shop or something and had them at least just make us some lines. That way it wouldn't be a big deal, but a couple adapters on there. Shouldn't be an issue. All right, we're getting after it this morning. Went ahead and stabbed the fuel cell back in this old girl. Tightened everything up, but now I just got to rerun the line, clamp it all back off, and then hang the mufflers back up. The whole exhaust system just needs to get hung back up. And then I'll put some fuel in it and find the leaks. Because I was told there was leaks forward into the car. So we'll see about that. I found leaks in the aft end of the car. So one thing at a time, we'll get these leaks repaired back here, work on forward, and if we got more leaks up front, order some more hose. Now I went to 3 different stores, and this is the biggest chicken I could come up with. I think the thing weighs like almost 3 pounds. Pretty pathetic, but it'll cook now. We'll go ahead and get it done up. Now I got this chicken all seasoned up. I used just one of my liked seasonings. It ain't nothing fancy, just this crazy Cajun thing. Put some of that on there, and I've got the green eggs still warming up. I'm just trying to burn in some charcoal out there. Just went and stirred it up. And once I get to the heat I'm looking for, we'll go ahead and throw this thing on. So, got all this line back in, fuel cell, put some fuel in it. Let's see what happens here. She barked right to life. Gotta get the welder over here and pop these back up. I'm just checking for leaks right now. Exhaust leak, but see no fuel leaking. Eggs nice and hot. I just threw 2 pieces of hardwood in there, one over here, one over there. That ain't nothing special, it's just some what do they call it? Not maple. Oh, there you go. But go ahead and slap this whole girl on that can holder and let her go. So I just opened her back up real quick. Threw my old Amazon probe in there, the old Enzu. And got some smoke billowing, just trying to bring the heat back up. It ain't a big deal, but everything's in there, getting comfortable. Come on. So my alarm was going off. I just came out here, 167. Let's pop this old girl open, take a look. It did creep up on the heat while I was in there washing dishes, but man, oh man. Woo! Wee! Come on now. I bet you this thing gonna be good. Let me tell you. Got this chicken all done up. Little mac and cheese. Yeah, I just got some mustard in here with this mac and cheese. Colby Jack is what I use, and then mustard. Yeah, mustard really gets that yellow texture to it. Looks really yellow on camera, but it's, I don't know why, it's not that yellow. But anyhow, got this chicken here, skin's good. Dogs want to get a hold of it. They're in here acting a fool. I'm about to kick them out of the kitchen real quick, cut this thing on up. So folks, it's been a little bit of a wait, and we now have, oh, you can't see, hang on. We now have new fuel line running forward and the new fuel line running aft. So it took a little while to get the new fuel lines in. Once we got them in, threw them right on. So let's see if this bad girl will crank on up and check for some more leaks. I drained the tank when I had it out, put some fresh fuel in it. Little electric doors action on you. Let's see what she'll do. Come on, where'd that fuel pump at? Prime a couple times for me. No? Uh-oh. Hey! Pretty good oil pressure. Water temp, I don't really think it's 111 degrees, but okay. Pretty good. I still gotta hang that exhaust up. I just need to check for leaks. I hear an exhaust leak. I already checked the fluids and everything, being that there was some oil down here on the floor from the transmission and the engine, so all levels are good. Running pretty good. So it's got a little exhaust leak, but it doesn't sound bad. So I got the fuel cell all back in here. Now I'm using this jack stand here just so I can set the exhaust back up, and I'll weld it all back in. They got it welded both sides of this here hanger. So I just cut it off the pipe side. Tank's fully installed. I got some fuel I just brought over here. So we'll get in here. The door got me. Put some fuel in her. Got everything hooked back up on the fuel system. She's ready. I got a new battery. He just went and bought. I got my battery over here. I brought over here to verify that his old one was bad. So we'll go ahead and throw his new battery in here. Extremely tender. You can break this whole thing down here with that piece of that wishbone right there I broke off. A little bit of meat on her. Hang on. A little snack. But you can break the whole thing down without using a knife at all. And find these little drumsticks, little baby things here. Look at that little baby drumstick. This ain't bad. This will be plenty of food for us for tonight. And probably lunch for tomorrow. But we're gonna get after it now. So I got everything all plated up here. I got myself 2 drumsticks, 1 wing, and some of the breast. A little bit of that macaroni. Got one dog over here. She just hangs out. She don't beg. These other ones over here, heathens. Heathens. The exhaust all buttoned up on this 36, but it is leaking water out of the weep hole on the water pump. Everything's all tucked back up and sit in here real nice like. Got it all set back in here. I set the battery in here. It's in here as well. and set in here right. It's turnkey now. Oop. Slipped off there. The shifter's mighty close to this thing. Big hands like mine. Good runner. Little exhaust leak. Ain't nothing major though. Folks, I got a treat for you guys. I made that beer can chicken on the big green egg out there and some mac and cheese. And tomorrow I'm gonna make something delicious for out of the leftovers of this. And now all I did was I took that mac and cheese and what was left of that chicken, mixed everything together, and you'll see up on this tomorrow.